Hey YouTube, it is Alien TNT here, and today we are doing a updated list of my top 10 least favorite ultimate attacks in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this updated is because I got a lot more of the DLCs, so I just decided, why not, let's go for it. So, for this list, the top 10 spot is going to be my favorite out of the least favorite, if that makes sense, and the number 1 spot will be my absolute least favorite in the entire game, if that makes sense. And I will probably make a part 3 to this if I ever get the rest of the DLCs. The rest of them that I need are just the super stuff with all of the super stuff, like Goku Black, Vados, Kaba, and all that stuff. So when I get that, I might make a part 3, but without further ado, I'll see you in the list. Peace. In my number 10 spot, I have Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. This is Gotenks' move, the fusion between Goten and Trunks. The reason why this is in my top 10 spot is because if you can get good combos with it, it is actually a really good skill, and I think that you should consider putting it in your moveset, because I did a really good combo with Wild Buster and Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. I'm not going to do what I did last time about seeing if I can fix anything about the skills. I'm just going to give my greatest honest opinion about these moves, and I believe that this move is pretty decent as long as you can get combos in with it like you see here, and this was an amazing last frame. Making a second appearance in my list is in my number 9 spot, Dodoria Launcher. Now, I said a lot of stuff about this in my original video, and I decided that even though I'm updating the list, it still deserves to be on this list, for my opinion. Now, I believe that if you can get a good combo with it, fair enough, but me, I never really could get any good combos out of this move, so I just decided to never use it, and pretty much all I thought of this move was that it was a complete waste of time to use, because it's so easy to get knocked out from. You can easily get your guard broken if you go for it, and I just really didn't know what to do with it, so pretty much all I thought that I could do with it is that, I don't even know what to say, man. I just didn't know what to do. And this is all I have to say, but this clip goes on for a little bit longer, so enjoy the rest of this fight. In my number 8th spot is Perfect Kamehameha. Now this is Cell's move. Now the reason why I put this on number 8 on this one, and this wasn't in my first list, is because every time I make these videos I test out the moves just so I can give out my honest opinion, and really my only pet peeve is that it takes just a little bit of time to try and actually commit to using the move, because the Super Kamehameha, it's like a little bit faster than him or your character going slowly saying Kamehameha. Now I believe that it sounds better this way because you're your character's actually saying Kamehameha, but for me, it's just the commitment to the move. Although it has good damage, it just takes a little bit too long to activate for me, but this is my honest opinion. In my number 7 spot, I have Gigantic Burst. Now this is Kefla's move, the fusion between Khalifa and Kale from Xenoverse 6. Now, the reason why this is in my number 7 is because if you cannot hit the first part of the move, then you are not going to hit the rest of the move. The first part is where you make that big wave right in front of you, and then you take both of your hands out and do the move. But if you miss putting that wave right in front of you at the beginning, you're most likely going to get your guard broken, and if not, then you just got really lucky, because if you miss it, it's so easy to just block it, and then you could just do what Goku did to me right there and break your guard. But I do have to say, this is a good move for what it's worth. It's just not my favorite, and this is the only pet peeve I have with this move. In my number 6 spot, I have Ribriannes' Eternal Love. Now, I have the same pet peeve with this move as I did with Perfect Kamehameha. This is Ribriannes' move, and she is from Xenoverse 2, the Universe of Love. Now, the reason why I put this at my number 6 spot is because the same as Perfect Kamehameha and Gigantic Burst, it takes way too long to fire, in my opinion, and if you don't knock them back during the first part of the move, then you're going to get your guard broken, let's just be honest, because we've all tried to use this move, and it just never ended out well. In my number 5 spot, I have Thunder Flash. This is Pycon's move, and he is the guardian of hell, pretty much. Now, we already know what I'm going to say. This move takes way too long to activate. The only good part about it is that you can use an additional 3 bars of ki to do extra damage, and I'm just going to say there's not much to talk about this one. It just takes way too long. In my number 4 spot, I have Brave Sword Attack. Now this is Tapion's move, a guy who Trunks meets when he's a kid and gets his sword before Tapion goes away. Now, this move does not take as long as the other ones, and I am grateful for that. The only problem is that if you want to hit this move, you're most likely going to have to break the person's guard, because this move is really hard to hit at certain points in time, and I just feel like it could be easier, but the best part is that you teleport in front of them instead of just dashing towards them. In my number 3 spot, I have Power Rush. Now this is Jiren's move from Universe 11. There's not much to talk about this move. The only pet peeve I have is that you need 10 bars of ki to do this move, but with how much power it has, I can understand why they did this, so it's not as easy to hit during mid-match, and it could be just a little bit more balanced. But that's all I have to say about this one. In my number 2 spot, I have Break Cannon. Now this is Nappa's move when Nappa and Vegeta invaded Earth after the death of Raditz. Now, this move, kinda like most of the other ones on this list, takes quite a bit of time to get ready. But one thing I do like, it's kind of like a godly display in a way, is that the more ki that you have, the more power goes into the Break Cannon. But this move takes a decent amount of time to get ready, as you can see right here, because you crack your knuckles and then you get prepared and then you blow out the ki blast. But there's not much to say about this one, although it is pretty good. Come on, it's Nappa we're talking about. In my number 1 spot for the worst ultimate attack in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is Super Elite Combo. Now this is Jacko's move, the Galaxy Patrolman. Now this is a strike-based skill, and the way that you hit the move is with an uppercut. Now, I'm not going to say that there's any problem with an uppercut, but the range is really bad on this move, and you're going to be lucky if you even hit it even with the opponent's guard broken. I'm going to be honest here. And for this fight, I didn't even need to finish off him with the move because it was just too hard to hit for me. And I'm going to say this now, even though the video is almost over. I wasn't trying to do what I did last time in defeating all of them with the ultimate attack. I was just showing it off at least once during each match and all of that. So I don't like this move for all of its worth. I don't know why they made Jacko a master, but we got what we got. And with that being said, this is the end of my list. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, comment down below what I should do next. I was thinking that with all this DLC stuff, I could do my top 10 favorite super attacks, like not the ultimates but the super skills, and I could do my top 10 least favorite super skills. Probably by tomorrow I will upload my top 10 favorite ultimate attacks updated, since I'm doing this one again updated. But that was my list. Just to let everyone know, all of this is just matter of opinion. You can believe which skills are your favorite and which are not. I was just doing this out of pure opinion of myself. You do not have to believe what I do. Do not take this list, do not take it to where, these are the absolute worst, because the skills that you do use, as long as you can combo them right, will be perfect for you. So pretty much just don't take this to heart. All of it was just opinion. And with all that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.